so Caitlin Clark has absolutely taken the golf world by storm. It's incredible to see how her presence alone is shaking things up. It doesn't seem to matter where she goes or what sport she's involved in. Caitlin has reached that level of celebrity where her being anywhere makes people more likely to watch. The LPGA, for one, is thrilled. They're openly celebrating her participation, and fans in the golf community are genuinely excited to see her out on the course. Even LPGA officials are saying that having Caitlin Clark at their event brings an unmatched level of exposure. One official was even hoping Caitlin would sign a basketball for her kids, a perfect example of the kind of cross-sport influence Caitlin holds. Her support isn't just about showing up, it's actively helping to grow women's golf. Now, let's be real, Caitlin is arguably one of the top 10 sports stars in the US right now. Think about that. A women's college basketball player breaking into a level of fame that's rarely seen in women's sports. Her reach extends beyond basketball, beyond golf. It's like wherever she goes, she lifts up the whole sport. This visibility is huge, not just for women's golf but for all women's sports. Caitlin being there is a big deal. For Caitlin, being part of a golf tournament is all about having fun and supporting other athletes. She's said herself, she's not a professional golfer, she's just excited to be around some of the best players in the game. She's here to have fun, hit some good shots, hit some bad shots, and enjoy the experience. And by her presence alone, she's bringing attention to a sport that, while popular, could always benefit from the kind of youthful energy and star power she brings. This kind of crossover appeal is rare. Caitlin's appearance here has sparked media coverage, social media buzz, and a lot of excited fans. Clips of her just attending press conferences for the event are spreading, and her presence is turning a typical golf tournament into a huge event. Some fans criticize her for not using her platform enough, but they overlook that she's here, actively supporting other sports, and even has her own foundation. Caitlin Clark's foundation, which she's funding through events like this, received a $22,000 donation just for her participation. Her charity work, her presence in multiple sports, and her dedication to lifting women's sports as a whole show her commitment to doing good with her fame. What's refreshing about Caitlin is that she isn't terminally online. She's not caught up in social media debates. She's just focused on what matters to her, supporting her team, her league, and women's sports overall. People make a fuss every time she tweets. Even though she's only tweeted around 11 times since her WNBA draft, it's funny to see how some folks are so focused on her online presence, while Caitlin herself is out there making real-world impacts. As women's sports grow, some people in the media are commenting on the influx of celebrities attending these events. Some reporters question if it's too many celebrities in women's golf. But here's the reality. Women's sports, especially golf, can benefit from high-profile figures like Caitlin. Her presence is a positive force, and her popularity can bring more fans, more support, and ultimately, more growth to women's sports. Looking at how other sports leagues react to Caitlin's attendance, it's clear they understand her value. They know that Caitlin Clark means more viewers, more media attention, and more engagement, which ultimately translates to more growth and investment. Her impact is real and measurable. Even in the WNBA, where some initially doubted if her fans would stick around, the data shows a decent number of viewers continue watching after tuning in for Caitlin. It's not a massive percentage, but the numbers are substantial enough to make a difference. Caitlin Clark is setting a new standard in sports influence. She's bridging the gap between different sports, supporting athletes across fields, and showing up with a genuine intent to help grow women's sports. It's an exciting time, and I can't wait to see what she does next. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more updates on Caitlin Clark, all the latest in women's sports. See you in the next video.